MLB Network brings you baseball from North Central Texas as we get a look inside Globe Life Park. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the American League's Houston Astros and their in-state division rivals, the Texas Rangers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
Hey, just like any team, pitching is going to be the key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but putting together some quality outings early in the season could do wonders for this club getting out of the gate with a good start.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2018 Texas Rangers.
Quickly now, a look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Matty, this lineup is built on one thing. Their best tool is the fact that they have amazing speed up and down the lineup. I don't even think the third base coach gives a steal sign. I think a lot of these guys have the green light. So be on the lookout for that today.
Justin Verlander gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
We're looking at one of the top pitchers in the league right now. Solid win total from last year, and he'd like to win a whole bunch of games in this new season. He's a good pitcher, and he normally pitches good at the beginning of the season, and he rides that storm out all the way through the end. It'll be interesting to see what kind of start he gets off to this year.
So here's how the Rangers are positioned defensively. And let's focus on Chris Bryant. He's going to be in the outfield today. That's what makes this player so special. The ability to play the infield and then moonlight in the outfield as well and not hurt the defense. He's got a strong arm and the ability to go back on the baseball very well.
Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. He will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way from Verlander. A little bouncer. Foul ball, however, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a little tapper. That's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball, strike three called, and he's caught looking to begin the afternoon.
To me, when it's raining, the approach at the plate has to change a little bit, especially if you're a guy that can run a little bit. Put the ball in play any way possible, especially on the ground. Making plays in the rain becomes exponentially tougher to do when it's wet. So these offenses really need to limit the strikeouts.
Takes a knee-high fastball. Well, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two. Hernandez hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Bouncer up the middle. Base hit, and the Stros are into the hit column for the first time this season.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Here's Brian Dozier now. And Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike one. Fastball called for strike two. Bogarts, the runner at first with two gone. Throws in on strike three for the final out of the inning. One left for Houston, and now the Rangers will get their shot in a scoreless ball game. Time now to look at Jeff Bannister's Rangers lineup card in this one. B-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
Matty, the key in this one for this lineup is they got to stay staunch in the middle of the plate. They can't start swinging at everything or this guy will abuse them. He'll start flipping up the rosin bag. They have to sit over those 17 inches and hold to that.
Garrett Cole is on the mound for the season opener on the road in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Well, this guy's kind of unique. How about a 5-pitch repertoire that he has? That gives him a lot of options for both righties and lefties, and if he's on, he could be really tough to hit.
Lined hard toward right center. And a dive, but he comes up empty, and this is big trouble now out in right center. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
Into the box, Chris Taylor.
And he hits it hard to the right side.
And that is a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and the Rangers will take a 1-0 lead.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, D-Row, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Here's Didi Gregorius. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Working for the punch out and the offering. Very weakly on the ground. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And that's in there. Base hit.
Absolutely scorched that base hit. Worthy of some show track love, and as you see it, it came off the bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up.
Gene Segura standing in as he'll cut on and miss it. A good slider at the knees for strike one. His career line against Garrett Cole. He's got 8 hits in 23 at-bats. Squared that one up just a little late.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. None out, runners at first and second. Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play. The tag's there, and he is out. A triple play. Rangers will have to be content with just the one. On to the second inning now for Marlington. It's the Rangers 1 and the Astros nothing. Here's Justin Smoke now. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
Justin Smoke.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
This guy's not wasting any time, right? Gets a first pitch fastball, and he flies out deep on the first pitch of the inning.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Oh, I love facing pitchers like this. He's leaving nothing to the imagination. Coming to get him some.
Here's Verlander now on 0-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toles. And Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. Toles, a 25-year-old. He was selected in the 15th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. It remains 1-0. So striding forward now, Miguel Valdez, as they'll have. Five, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And nope, this one falls, so he'll get another shot. Right side, hit hard. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So after the leadoff base hit, they'll have his wheels to contend with here. And there's probably no happier person in the ballpark. Miguel Valdez has just collected his first hit in the big leagues. And as is customary, there's the ball being sent into the dugout. Someone will tuck it away for him to put in his trophy case.
Yeah, good for him, and congratulations. Listen, he's worked his entire lifetime for this moment, and he's obviously trying to play it cool right now, but you can bet inside his head, he's on top of the world.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
That was pretty obvious in live action that that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted the other way to left center.
On the run is Toles.
but he can't get to it. And that'll score the runner from second as it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
Stepping in now, Christian Bethancourt. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. And the run will come across to score from second, and they open it up to 4-0 now. And he is out at third. So credit him with a double and an RBI here. Up next for the Rangers, James McCann, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 1 strike now from Cole. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
There's another slider. That's back-to-back good sliders, and this guy's breaking ball is really good. And when he's throwing it well like he is, and he's confident with it, he can throw it 3 or 4 times in a row. A really good slider in this one.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Now this is cut and thrown to first. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away. Here's Chris Bryant now. He smacked a triple and later scored his first time around. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And he's not stopping. He wants 3. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. And he will scramble back to third, but get there safely.
Wow, he's getting his daily conditioning in during the game. That's his second triple, so obviously he's seeing the ball great, and he's showing he knows how to motor around the bases just fine.
In now, Chris Taylor. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. A 1 pitch on its way. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Line toward right center, and that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate, and now gracious, just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Into the box now, Didi Gregorius. Swung on, and this ball is absolutely crushed. Forget about it. Gone all the way into the upper deck. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, and this lead swells to 7-0.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Now batting, third.
Standing in now, Gene Segura. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Tolles. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've widened this lead to 8 now.
I'll tell you, the guy in the bump is wishing there was a mercy rule in professional baseball right about now. Hey, but there's no such luck. He's just got to own those back-to-back homers and the rest of it until he gets off the hook, which might be very soon.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And it appears that we've seen the last here in this one of Garrett Cole. Probably wishes he could have gone a little longer, but the move's already been made, and he's off to the showers. Colin McHugh enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Stepping in now, Miguel Valdez. High in the air down the right field line. Trejo sprinting after it. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Final damage here, 10 come to the plate, 7 runs score. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Rangers lead this one 8-0. That'll bring in Austin Barnes. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Swinging a soft liner, and that is through into right field for a single. So a leadoff single will be the start to their half of the third.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
And that swung on and missed for strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will get foul for strike 2. Barnes gets his lead at first, nobody out. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, Eduardo Nunez. As Verlander jumps ahead of him here with strike 1. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Bryant is after it, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up.
Designated hitter, Cesar Hernandez.
Now at the plate, Cesar Hernandez. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. A runner on first with 2 away. Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. Hole 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. He struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Astros leave one, still 8-0. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jorge Bonifacio will try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Hit hard to the right side, and this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. With that, the Rangers get their leadoff hitter on base after the inning opening base hit. And a mistake here as he's tagged out in no man's land.
Now batting.
Digging in, Ozzie Albies. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. First pitch coming, here it is. Hard hit ball to second. Dozier has it. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Now batting, Christian Bethancourt. And recall he doubled his first time through, but was thrown out trying to stretch that into a triple. Skied into straightaway right. Trejo moves over, and that retires the side. Rangers. So digging in now, Xander Bogaerts. He singled his last time up.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right, but what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Here's Brian Dozier now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Around second. He's on his way to third. Dozier takes the turn at third. He wants it all. And he's safe at the plate. And they are now on the board, though still well behind. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left on base. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Rangers on top here, 8-1. So striding in, James McCann. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch coming, here it is. Takes this the other way to right. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2. So a leadoff base hit out of the 9th spot, and that sets the top of the order up nicely here to start the inning. And they will tag him out between first and second. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. Not the opening day he wanted to have, unfortunately. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chris Bryant. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Dozier fields it cleanly. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Center fielder, number 3, Chris Taylor.
Digging in, Chris Taylor, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lined into right, a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Here's Didi Gregorius.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out to dry, and that'll end the inning. Rangers down quickly on just 4 pitches, and it remains an 8-1 ball game. And that'll bring in the speedy left-handed hitter Andrew Toll. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. A swinging bunt to the mound. And the leadoff man in the inning will get the job done here. It's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
That'll bring in Austin Barnes. No balls and 1 strike. Tolles aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. In there, a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Finally, they show some signs of life. These guys have been swinging the bats like they're underwater or something. But a single and a double, and now they've got runners on second and third. We'll see if they can cash them in.
Into the box now, Antoine Trejo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Weak chopper up the line. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
Ready for another shot now, Eduardo Nunez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. 0-1 the count. 1 run, 5 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Popped straight up. And that'll get down for a base hit. Now both men are across to score. Nunez takes the turn at third. He wants it all. He scores as the gap shortens to 4 now.
The fans are not happy, and I can't blame them. And inside the Parker on that hit, there's simply no excuse for that. And everyone in the ballpark knows it. We'll see if he can shake it off and get out of the top half of this inning.
Standing in now, Cesar Hernandez. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Under it now is Segura, and he's got it. 2 away now. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. First pitch fastball in on the fists for ball 1. The 1-0. fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Brian Dozier. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. Oh, and he nails his 3rd consecutive batter. Get him out of here. Digging in once again, Adam Duvall. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Standing in, Andrew Toles. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Oh, and Verlander loses the handle here. This one straight to the backstop. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. And 5 straight. This guy's a real sweetheart. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Austin Barnes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. 7 in a row. I'm tired of this. Stepping into the box, Eduardo Nunez. If you remember, he motored around the diamond for an inside-the-park home run last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Way to go, tough guy. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. So here's the cleanup hitter, Brian Dozier. He was drilled by a pitch his last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. And even 10 runs have scored this half inning. Jay Happ answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Sent on the ground out to second. Albies brings it in, and not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just... Gene Segura standing in. Lifetime history with Colin McHugh. He's a .375 hitter.
Yeah, Matt, that last at-bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Digging hard. He's headed for third. Valdez takes the turn at third. He wants it all. But no, he'll put on the brakes and head back to third. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield. And that time, he wanted 3.
And that'll bring up Jorge Bonifacio as the fastball is swung on and missed. Good location down at the knees for strike 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And gone right down the line the other way. Wow. We're watching an impressive power display today. With that one, these two teams have now hit a combined 5 homers in this game.
Yeah, Matt, you know what? People...
High and deep to right center. Trejo going back on it. To the track, to the wall. Gone! They've tied the game on back-to-back home runs. Ozzie Albies with a solo homer. First home run of the campaign for him, as incredibly we are all tied. In now, Christian Bethancourt. As he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this gets to the wall now out in front of the Texas bullpen. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he's in there at third with a one-out triple.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one, but somehow he makes it all the way around to third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
Sharp ground ball to third. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied as the inning is over. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. Happ, a veteran at 35 years of age. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Coming to the plate now, Adam Duvall. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. High in the air out to center field. Chasing after it is Taylor. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away.
Now batting, center fielder, Andrew Toles.
Riding in once again, Andrew Toles. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. Hit in the air to left field. Valdez coasts under it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Here's Chris Bryant now. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Looking up is Toles, and it's gone. Chris Bryant leaves the yard with a solo shot. First home run of the campaign for him, and they've taken a one-run lead. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what? Now another one hit deep to left. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. And he'll pull into second with his 4th hit of the ballgame. That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive. Didi Gregorius will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through for a base hit. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. And a relay to the plate. A tag for 1. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Riding in, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Oh, and he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Oh, terrible bounce, and it goes right by him. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that's in there. Base hit. The relay. Thought about going for second, but instead, now they've got him in a pickle. Is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. So it's 1 run on 5 base hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. The Rangers lead it 12-11. Welcome back to Arlington. It's been a high-scoring affair thus far as we take a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of play. That'll bring in Austin Barnes.
Leading off for the Astros.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
First offering on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. This is on the ground over to first. Albies scoops it up, and they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
I know it wasn't pretty right there, Dan, but that has to frustrate the pitcher. Leadoff guy, anytime he gets on, usually creates a problem.
And you know what, Dero, it's especially tough when you get as late in the game as we are right now. Anytime you get that leadoff guy on and have that pitcher start pitching out the stretch, it always puts more stress on that pitcher pitching out of the stretch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Antoine Trejo goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I'd be shocked if you saw anything else but a fastball right here. He's blown those first 2 by him.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 1 left for Houston. This one looks like it'll be tight to the wire. It's 12-11. Matt Grace is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Ready to take his hacks again, Jorge Bonifacio, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield. Boy, talk about having a day, Devo. He gets his 4th knock at the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Waiting on at his toes. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. The relay throw on to first, a double play. Into the box now, Christian Bethancourt. He made it to 3rd on a triple in his previous appearance. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Looking up is Toles. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him as they've taken a 2-run lead. Into the box, James McCann. Swing, and this is also hit well. Out to deep center. Toles retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. So 1 run on 2 hits, including the home run. No errors, and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Texas is out in front, 13-11. First delivery to him on the way. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Bryant is going to get there, that's the first out of the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
One of the keys to good pitching is attacking early in the count. That's 2 pitches, 2 swings, and an 0-2 count. Let's see if he goes right after him and tries to bury him here on the 3rd pitch.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Brian Dozier is sent packing for the 2nd out of the inning.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big...
And the catcher grabs it to retire the... So the batting order turns over now and set to go Chris Bryant. 3 for 4 so far and seeing it well in this ball game. Now a bunt attempt here. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Ready once again, Chris Taylor. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt. Here's Didi Gregorius. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a bunt attempt here. Nunez comes up with it. Throw on to first. A 3-pitch inning. Ready for another chance. Adam Duvall. He flew out in his last at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Started that swing a bit too early.
Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
No balls and 1 strike. Just got a piece up the line. Segura moving to his right, and he'll beat the throw to first despite a fantastic effort, and that ought to be scored an infield single. That'll bring in Austin Barnes, trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Way in front of that fastball. Coles, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Now at the plate, Antoine Trejo. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Hit back up the middle. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. He's set. Here it comes. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. And this ball swung on and hit to center field. And this should do it. And that'll be the one that ends it. And the Rangers move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
Wow, that was a fun one to watch. A great game for guys with the sticks, but for pitchers, not so much. A classic slugfest, and they walk away on top in the end.
13-11, the final score here. The Texas Rangers hit 6 home runs as a team on the way to a win. Jay Happ claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that'll just about do it. For my partners Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching a presentation of MLB Network. So long, everybody.
Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 33 minutes. Our paid attendance this afternoon at the ballpark, 49,115. The Rangers thank you for attending and remind you to please drive home safely.